Hello, everybody. I'm back. I'm live. I'm excited. Back in Vilnius as well, which is good. So I hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's having a very good, what is it, Tuesday, right? And yeah, we're gonna go straight into price, straight into delivery, and straight into inverted fair value gaps that we're being dealt with right now. So we're gonna see what kind of outcome we get here, but I like these inversions pushing this price to the upside. I'm happy to see that move. We're gonna see what the market open gives us in what 15 minutes from now. And we're gonna see if there's anything we can work with. All right. Um, right now I'm kind of expecting that 50% range of the crash at 8:30 to be reached, let's say, right? Um, and I very much hope this inversion will push the price to the upside because of that. So we're gonna see. And no trades open right now. Nothing that I'm interested as of just yet, right? We're gonna see. Maybe we get something that we can work with in the next 15 minutes or maybe even later today, right? But NQ, I like it very much because not only we have a inversion, we have a fair value gap here, allowing the market to continue even higher, hopefully, right? So put this to your notes. Who's gonna be interested? So I don't know. How are you? I'm good. I'm excited to be back. Haven't enjoyed being back that much because it's been very busy. It's been very intense, let's say, because of work, because of the meetings and everything. But trading wise, not too excited as well because we're heading into a very boring week. Kind of not boring. This week is gonna be exciting, but boring in terms of what are we gonna be trading and working with because I have FOMC hitting us tomorrow. We're lacking many news drivers throughout yesterday and today as well, right? So nothing too exciting on that front. At the same time, we have an NFP Friday, and yeah, nothing that kind of says, come here, push the button, push any risk on, it just, everything is telling me just stay away, stay calm. So let me fix up my electrolyte drink and then I'm gonna be with you in a jiffy. There's one other thing why I'm not too excited, because my beloved ICT is streaming and I would love to be watching him right now. I just miss being in a position where I can learn and I can learn new things, learn new stuff, improve, and so on and so forth, right? Because the last what? I've been with you guys, what, for 3 months now? It's all been about execution, giving value for you, pushing the button and showing that markets actually deliver the way we wanted to deliver, right? So, yeah, I've been more excited about trading. Let's put it that, right? But anywho, we're gonna see what the market open gives us. So far, no positions for us. Nothing that interests us just yet. I'm still expecting the market to push a little bit higher, especially if the NQ holds this fair value gap in place. If it doesn't, it's fine, but this is a possible entry that I'm not using. But let's go through other markets real quick, maybe, right? So real quick, right? Um, Here we go. Dollar index. We've been around this daily fair value gap for a while, and then we literally just took buy stops resting above the price during the news, pushed us to the upside right away, right? Nothing we can participate in. And right now, the only thing that I'm interested in is this 5-minute inversion right here. We're gonna see if it allows the market to go lower, dollar index to go lower, hopefully allowing the market to push higher on indices, higher on yes, higher on NQ, right? So I'm gonna watch this inversion, make the chart a little bit cleaner. Let's take it off. So watch that. But right now the price is full on bullish. There's nothing right that interests me in terms of sell side. Bias is bullish here as well, and so far we've just been consolidating. Nothing too much of my interest in here, right? And yeah, so welcome guys. We're kind of getting in there, getting into the mood, right? The markets are opening in a bit, and take a look what the market open is gonna give us. Euro inverted that 1 hour for value gap right here. I took a short today already. Just took it off right during the news, right? Because I just didn't want to risk anything during the announcement itself. And right now we're just being dealt with the cards that we don't want to see. We wanted this inversion to pan out, and we're not getting that. We're gonna have to see what kind of price we get, but we're kind of getting into a range, right? So most recent dealing ranges right here, right? Just for your notes. We're gonna have to see what it offers us in a way, right? Otherwise, I'm still kind of expecting. Oh, I took it off. Sorry. I'm still expecting the price to draw higher, just as for a little bit, just to fill this fair value gap. Buy side resting above, right? So it's gonna be interesting to see whether it can be delivered or not. Yeah, I'll keep it in my notes, but just to run through the charts real quick, right? This is just ugly. Nothing that interests me in this, right? We might create an hourly fair value gap. If we do that, then the decision making becomes very simple from 10 a.m. Everything below this fair value gap will be bearish. Everything above it, we can enter buys towards on NQ towards 179880, right? And if we stay below it, I have my drawn liquidity below at 17,765.75, right? So I just gave it two levels that I'm gonna be watching today, right? And that have my interest, nothing else, right? So have two levels that I'm watching, that I'm interested for the price to deliver. And it all will depend on the hourly close at what, 10 a.m., right? So that'll be interesting. And we're gonna see what 10 a.m. close gives us in terms of price delivery and where it sends the price itself, right? So right now I'm just watching this inversion, and if it supports the price moving higher towards the 50% level of the news fair value gap that was created during the news. And let me know how are you guys. Let me know how are you treating this week. I very much encourage not to trade this week. No, no. You know the reasons why. Because of FOMC, because of NFP later this week, right? FOMC tomorrow, NFP on what? On Friday, yeah. Markets are opening in 6 minutes. And for today, I don't have much that I want to cover. I'm just here to read the price, to enjoy the price action, let's say, right? I don't have much direction that I want the price to deliver towards to. Yes, I just nothing to my liking at all. Like the only thing that I like is that this 50% fair value gap level held the price in last Friday, which was lovely. And right here, like nothing that interests me. The only thing that is gonna interest me, I'm gonna put it here, is this hourly fair value gap that possibly gets created, right? And if we create that, the decision making will be very simple. We're gonna wait for it to offer shorts, because this swing high being high of the week, which is just nasty. I very much will believe that we're gonna get something like this offered. And this is something that I would love to work with, right? Later down the line today, on 15 minutes. So previous day low not taken, previous day low taken on NQ. So we have a very clear SMT here, right? Put it to your notes. And this is my expectation for that 1 hour inversion to happen. That's why I'm watching it closely. 5 minutes, nothing too important, and then back into 1 minute chart where that inversion kind of is getting supported, right? I think NQ looks much better though than ES. So continue watching it. Let's continue looking for price delivery from this. We're gonna see what happens next in a way, right? What's good on your end, guys? Let me know. I'm always excited to know. I'm always excited to hear. So let me know, how are you guys doing? What's new on your end? What's happening in your life, right? Because yeah, just third time in the last 15 minutes or so. I'm not excited about today. I'm not excited about this whole week. The only excitement comes from knowing how many retailers are gonna get killed by this price action, because they probably just trying to take advantage of news drivers and news events, and oh, I'm gonna trade the news and yada yada. You better not. You better not. Dollar is just nasty. Cleaning ladies. Dollar is just being nasty in consolidation. That 5 minute inversion didn't hold in the price. And yeah, actually, I'm back to my setup. I'm back with 5 monitors in front of me, which is awesome. Passing evals on news. What do you think? I saw Apex has that 1 day pass, right? And yeah, so Friday, 100%, I'm getting one just to fool around, right? Why not? And yeah, why not? Yes, 1 day pass. Yeah, 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 man. Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna get it to fool around. That's for sure. If you pass it, you pass it. If you don't, you risk what, $30, which is good enough. Yeah. And you see, I'm not even logged in because I'm not expecting to trade today. I'm not logged in into my trade await. Show you right here. Bam. Trading panel, right? Empty. Trade await right here. Not gonna touch it. Not interested, guys. I very much suggest you as well. Augustus, hey, good to see you, man. Good to see you, man. How's the weather for Panevėžys? Because Williams is nice. I was very much kind of expecting to come into town and then be frozen cold and yes, yada yada. And I'm running around in a t-shirt so far for the last 2 days, which is awesome, which is great. And yeah, pum, pum, pum. So the market is opening in 1 minute. I'm gonna watch this. So not only we have an inversion, we have a fair value gap inside that inversion, right? So we're gonna see if that delivers the price to the upside or not. If that fails, gonna be weird, let's say, right? So we don't want it to be failing, but I called it earlier. These bad boys, the 50% levels of that news, their value gap, let's say, is in my eyesight. And what you have to note now is that we literally just failed to take out buy stuffs on NQ, and we did it on ES, right? Another SMT. We had SMTs here on hourly, which is a lot stronger, of course, than 1 minute SMT, right? but sadly, just got an SMT offered here, so I'm gonna take a note of that. That can easily just push the market lower. I'm not too excited. I'd love it to continue. Doesn't it? Doesn't it's fine. So markets are open. That 1 minute for value gap just got hit. Is that an entry? On paper it is, but not this week. Not for me. No, thank you. No interest. Sorry. You know, I'm just gonna let it rip without me. So no more SMTs. Initial draw and liquidity delivered on NQ, right? Right here. Talked about it. Yes, we wanted to push a little bit higher still, right? Let's see if we get that or not. But I'm very much excited for the 10 a.m. Because at 10 a.m. the hourly chart is going to close, and this is the hourly fair value gap that I'm watching. Oh, just delivered below it. Sadly, that's sad. Let's see if it holds in. But I'd love this to hold in the price. If we don't, we don't. It's fine. But I'd love it to hold in the price in, to hold the price in for us, right? Allow it to continue higher. Yeah. Sunny and 24 degrees in front of me. That's good, man. That's good. I just personally, I just want the weekend to come and go to the countryside, go for a nice walk in the woods with my dog, and enjoy the countryside of Lithuania because I've just been in a jungle for the last 2 months. Some some civilization, let's say, is something I can say that I'm excited about. But yeah, so that idea failed, right? Sadly. So if I would be long, I would be canceling my long orders right now because that just literally failed. Can still continue higher. Nothing kind of says that it won't, right? But price is just not clean, let's say. So we're gonna wait for 10 a.m. And then at 10 a.m., I'm gonna be very interested in Q, where I have two levels residing next to me, right? I have buy stops resting above here, and I have sell stops resting below here. And buy stops not only there, but I have buy side liquidity pool resting above here. So basically, if the 10 a.m. closes above this, I'm gonna be very interested to go long towards these two bad boys. But if it holds in, at the moment, bias is to continue lower towards sell side resting below. Right? Very, very simple. So continue watching and let's continue reading. So far, I think some just on paper by watching this, right? Some sell side might be delivered. And yeah, I know ICT is live streaming though, so it's always interesting to know what Michael is talking about and stuff like that. But I'm here with you guys, and if you're watching ICT and me at the same time, just let me know what ICT is talking about. I'm happy to know. I'm happy to hear about it. Yeah. He is live, right? Isn't he? Should be. He should be. Um, I like what is happening here so far. ES just has to catch up with NQ. Hit 5135.25. And then we get it going. Then we get it rolling. Okay. So far that inversion, even though very nasty, but still inversion holding in the price, right? Nothing is changing. That is still supporting the price. However, nasty closes below we're getting, but it's expected. We're trading in a very risky environment and an environment that is supposed not to be precise. Because nothing is supposed to work properly, right? But don't know for value gap here, but first for value gap of the dealing range just got offered for us. Right? So let's watch that. And I'm gonna start marking my liquidity pools for the opening, right? So the market opening low is here, 1 in Q, down below. So you see how the market open is not in sync neither. But right now, I just allow the market to push higher. We're gonna watch. ES is just ES is not bringing any excitement. Only InQ is. Right? Mm, we're gonna see if we get a trade offered. Because on paper, we're allowed to trade today. On paper. Right? On paper meaning that yeah, today and then tomorrow we're not being driven by the news or anything. But because the FOMC is tomorrow only, so we're supposed to stop trading tomorrow only. Yesterday we could have executed, today we're allowed to also, but it's just not for me. And this is failing. Well, it's noted as a possible inversion. Maybe let's not do it yet because it hasn't gotten inverted. Just went below it with a wick. So 1 minute before it closes, we're gonna see how it actually delivers, right? Oh, today the workday is shorter. Nice. I'll say thank you. We have a holiday in Lithuania tomorrow, which is like uh, bank holiday called Working Day, which is a bit weird that we get a holiday during a working day celebration. I would expect people to supposed to show up at work during a working day, right? But it's a celebration where we celebrate work without working. Funny, but it is what it is. So yes, I'm still hoping for this to be delivered. 513525. Right? Let's mark it here. With encroachment, with this going lower without it is just not nothing, nothing to my liking. Let's say it's being inverted, and I have to better read on it later, right? But mm, yep, we're just literally delivering into that 1 hour for value gap and pushing the price lower from it. It's like we talked, right? Nothing unexpected, nothing unreasonable, let's say, right? Dollar index, watching it on the right hand side. Dollar index is just the consolidation. Nothing is happening with dollar index, right? So I'm not expecting much moves that can be participated in on the indices until that dollar index is being held into consolidation. One more time. We've drawn into here, we've drawn into here, right? Still have that SMT at the lows. We'll note that. Not necessarily SMT here. right? Let's go to 15. 15 is reasonable. Talked about it, and then let's go into, is it 1 minute? I want this to get hit. I want it to get tagged. And this is just nasty. And you see how cool it is just to allow the market to open up, show its hand? It's literally just pushing the price to the upside where we hoped it to get pushed to, right? It's awesome. Very happy with that. You should have the new week opening gap here. This is not a random price point to create a high. It's the new week's opening high. So let's see if we can work with that or not. And I like the news release at 8:30 high to be hit. We do that very often after SMT. So we have an SMT on both 1 hour and we have an SMT on 1 minute as well, right? Right here, as you see. So this is something we can work with, allowing the price to continue higher. For an entry, nothing I like just yet. And what I would like not to see is an immediate rebalance, right? So immediate rebalance, this is for your notes, guys. Immediate rebalance happens when you have kind of a fair value gap that you're expecting to appear, and it gets rebalanced right away, just like we did. Usually it allows a very sudden move to the downside to appear, right? This is just gone now. Gonna get annihilated on ES as well, right? So yeah, immediate rebalance was just noted in a way, right? So have to consider that. Nothing to my liking. I hate trading immediate rebalances. It just makes the market to move very suddenly, very kind of not in an unexpected way, but in a very sudden way where participation is not really allowed. And if you make a mistake, you usually get hurt badly. Well, so top of the minute value gap right here. Do the same on same here. Hmm. At 15 minutes fair value gap is still open, right? So even though the hourly didn't pan out, up, that 15-minute value gap is still here. For me, I'm torn. I can imagine the price going both ways, right? I have drawn liquidity here below the S&Ps, but let's do it. Let's treat the price as it's supposed to be treated in terms of what it is showing right now for us. What is it giving? On an hourly, it's giving us an SMT. Hourly, we're expecting the price to keep this low in and then continue towards buy side resting above, right? Very simple expectation. And with that in mind, just look if we can find something to buy into, right? Because we're looking for a price to deliver higher. Well, let's look for possible buys. Anyone holding along though, because this was quite a reasonable inversion setup to go long, right? Let me know if anybody's in a long position right now. I have the news taken away right here, right? Bam, hit, tag. So you would be out of the position if you entered right here. Take profit is being hit, you're out of the market, you're done for the day. If you're in a yes, you took off a partial, you're waiting for this buy side to be hit as well. Now is just a part of the position. You should be taking about 50-80% off already. But yeah, look how clean these lows are here and here and here and here, right? So just that opening low, something that I'm interested in. But I'd love to see some structure now. Why? Because you delivered, yes failed, SMT, yeah, right? I'd love the market to create some structure that we can work with later from 10 a.m. Right? So let's expect that. Okay? And hello to everyone just joining in. Ignas. I've been trading ICT concepts for what? Since 2019. I've finished the ICT mentorship in 2019, and I've been doing this for years now in a way, right? I have thousands of backtesting logged in. I actually developed one of my own models that I'm trying to execute for you guys. But usually here, what we do during live stream, we try to stay convicted to the set of rules that we have developed, right? And we very much try to not profit during live streams, but just to execute the trades that are very rules based, very, say, relevant to you guys and your situation right now, where a lot of you probably are showing up because you're still learning, you're looking to improve, and I'm trying to show up daily during live streams here for you guys to show you how those concepts can work and where you can place them, right? So right now, last line of defense is right here on ES. So let's mark that. And Q, would consider this to remain open as breakaway. So we're gonna see if that happens or not, right? And I would be expecting this to hold the price in. I'm not gonna go long here. I'm still waiting for 10 a.m. Without 10 a.m., I'm not interested in anything just yet. Okay? But these lows are not only creating some sell stops below, this is an opening range low as well. So draw on liquidity right here is very much possible. Very much possible. And I'm watching dollar index still. It's not moving. It's just been in consolidation since 8:35. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, for more than an hour, it's just been held into one place. So up until that point, I'm not gonna. Even if 10 a.m. comes in, I'm not gonna touch it if dollar index doesn't give way. Let's take a look at something else. T. OT would be in breakaway, so that's not too exciting. This is beautiful. If that remains open, I like this as a possible draw on liquidity at 17, 9, 10, 75. Watch that. 17, 9, 10, 75. Yep. Watch it. If this remains in place. It all depends. Our day depends on dollar index today, which is just not performing, not giving any kind of way for entries. Uh, Nothing good is happening with color. Yes, let's watch this. And 10 a.m. is almost there. And the macro is kicking in. So some sell side being run through is possible now as well. So still 10, till 10. Yeah. Opening range is very clean as well. Right? So what would be beautiful now is to get either the high or the low of the opening range killed, because what we're doing right now, we're literally trading at equilibrium. And being in an opening range, being in equilibrium of the opening range, nothing nice usually happens, right? I want the price to leave this range before we exit. So even if 10 a.m. comes in, I wouldn't consider this a possible buy entry for myself, not for me. Right? And I'm kind of slow with looking for a trade because I'm up today already. Traded Euro USD. I'm up what, 0.29%? Need much more? Because we do this daily, we do this every day, and it kind of never stops, right? Just like Michael says, day in, day out, never stops. So let's see, I would love the price not to close inside this breakaway gap, right? I'd like it to continue closing in this fair value gap, not in the breakaway. Breakaway should remain open for a really nice move to the upside. So far, so good. I like this. I think we might even have a YouTube 2022 opening in a lower time frame. So if you were able to get to 30 seconds, maybe 5 seconds charts, watch this swing high at 949. This might open up a YouTube 2022 buy model to the upside. So continuously watch this. I love how we wicked into this breakaway. I very much like this. 17,887.75 and then 17,910.75 might be delivered because of that. So let's continue watching it. I'm still not interested in taking any risk on. Not yet. You see how beautifully the gap created during the news was closed? It literally happens every 8 times out of 10, pretty much, right? When we have news driver just one direction, usually the session itself tries to close it in. And we had an SMT which kind of confirms the direction right away for closing purposes, right? And this push to the upside, downside is very reasonable as well because we just hit buy stops resting above on NQ and we're pushing lower from that after an SMT, which is all clean, all clear. right? So let's check. 15 minutes, not in sync, and price is nasty. It's readable. We've read the price for the last 40 minutes for a push to the upside, but it's nasty. It's very much not precise. It's very risky. Let's say if you're holding in a trade, like it can kill you mentally in a way. It can disturb you very much. So dollar index kind of starting to open up to the upside, right? It just gave one nice candle to the upside. Looks like to be opening a 5 minute fair value gap as well. So let's watch that opening. And I'm noticing a much bigger move on Forex actually, not on indices because of that. So that's something to note as well, right? But 10 a.m. just in 4 minutes, so we're gonna see. So far, bullish PD arrays are just holding in the price. Nothing else that I'm considering just yet. Would I go short from if this gets inverted? For me, no. I would like the price to leave the opening range. Right? So the opening range is noted by those golden levels, and we're literally trading at the equilibrium of it now, right? So nothing that I'm interested in participating yet, but overall, I'm expecting the market to continue pushing a little bit higher from where we are at right now. Forex still dropping. Literally, indices are right now moving in tandem with dollar index. Dollar index exactly pushed the market up from a fair value gap like that, and both markets, both indices are just moving in sync with dollar index. Yes, that makes us not interested in that. Makes us say like, ah, however that sounds. See, you got an opening or not? You might, you might not. So that fair value gap got out, right? And then Q is just right away disrespecting it in a way. Yes, also. So we're getting an inversion offer. Would I go short from here? No. Thank you. Not interested. 10 a.m. here. Markets are pushing up. Close of that news release here. And in Q, I'm just watching the 79, 10, 75. Everything above this value gap is bullish. Yep. We're ready to rock and roll in a way, right? So let's see, 5 minutes. This getting inverted might make me interested to go short. Because this is just juicy. Everything below here is just very, very juicy. Getting that inversion kind of. You see, not the first time I'm gonna say this, but you always allow the wicks to do the damage. Wicks do the damage when below, which is fine. Bodies are staying in, push to the upside. Very much reasonable. Dollar index again. It's just nasty. Dollar index is just moving together in tandem with futures. Index futures. Or let's say index futures are moving with dollar. And dollar is just being in a range for the last 90 minutes already. Crazy. That held in the price, which is great. We need buy side to be taken now. Bam. Tagged. Now we can start. Looking. We're trading in a premium, right? So once you are in a premium like we are right now, I'm only interested in shorts. And I'm not interested in buying into a premium, even though we have some buy stuff. Oh, no, thank you. No buys for me. And we're delivering an SMT now as well, right? So for your notes, SMT, SMT. Let's see. Last line of defense is below here. If we get this inverted, that's sure. Just note this as inverted, even though it's not inverted yet. So don't be mistaken. But we get this inverted, I'm becoming interested in going short from here because of this SMT. Exactly. Oh, get this inverted in what? 10 seconds from now. Read it. And if you do, well, program is in place right away. Not yet. In Q though, yes. I would love the markets to be in the same place though, in terms of possibility, just having them in sync. We're just not. So, but if you were long on ES or NQ, you're closing the order right here, right now. So longs are broken, let's say, but I'm not getting enough confirmation for a short yet. This is a possible entry right here. Bam. Sell side resting below here. Huh? Valid gap out here as well. So now we have to consider. I'm not in a trade. Everything below this is bearish. Now for a long end, this gives us possibilities now. If this gets inverted, it's a long offer. Right now here is a short being offered. Do I go short here? No, I want the markets to be more in sync than this, right? Even though we have that SMT plus inversion, it is a trade entry. SMT plus inversion is a trade entry, but I'm just not interested in this, not yet. Okay, so keep that in mind. Yeah, top out right here if you are short, and inversion offered. So now going long, totally possible, right? So let's redo this. Um, here, here, stay. Hmm. Can it just crash through this easily? We just saw it disregard a lot of PD arrays just recently as well. This is a nice risk to reward, 1 to 4 kind of even, right? So yes, I'm just gonna leave it to a side because I'm just not enjoying what it's offering, and this is gonna be a buy entry for me, right? Buy entry from this fair value gap. And we literally talked with the Discord guys yesterday about an entry possibility when you don't really know the daily drawn liquidity, you don't have a clear daily bias, you just see liquidity pools above and below the market. We just literally talked about it last week. We actually decided to make a video about it for you guys as well. And we just got a position offered like this with sell being taken, inversion, no clean bias for today. I don't know the bias for today. I really don't. I'm being honest. But after inversion, we have a fair value gap entry right away. And we enter from a fair value gap. This is a long entry that we literally just talked about yesterday with the Discord guys. So yeah, buy side resting above here. Why not? Yeah, you see how nasty the price is though? It's just you being in this, just calling for something wrong to happen right away. Yeah, here we go. It can easily just decide not to pan out and say high resistance liquidity runs. I still think with buy stops are gonna be we're gonna draw into those buy stops, right? We have a double top now on ES also. But it's just the price is just not there. And this is just literally shows why we shouldn't be trading on a week like this, where we have a FOMC on Wednesday, and FP later on Friday. Just kind of look at the chart and you say, why is this happening? I'm in a trade, I'm losing. Why am I losing? Why is the market doing this for me? And the answer is kind of you're doing it to yourself by just trying to get into something, into a position where you shouldn't be trying. No, so yeah, sadly, but it is what it is, though. It is what it is. And at the same time, so let me even give you more reasoning, right? Why? Yes, I'm in a trade, but I don't want this already. Um, the market is not supposed to deliver precisely this week because of news drivers later this week. Also, what was I about to say? Bum, bum, bum. And yeah, and also because I have two liquidity pools resting below and above, we're still trading in that range as well, which was killed, right? That getting killed is fine, right? It allows the market to open up a lot, but it's just yeah, I can see the price drawing on both sides of the market with ease, kind of ease, right? It can go both ways, higher, lower. We can imagine it doing on both ends of the market, right? So yeah, very simply, kind of, kind of. Do I say that yes, we're gonna go lower from this right away? Hmm. I would love Salsa to be taken now, but dude, like, mm, I can still get to two draws on liquidity at the same time. Still, meaning that I don't have a very clean direction. But opening range is just gonna get killed. You just killed the buy stops resting above. Now sell side is incoming. Rough market to handle though. Very rough market to handle. Hmm. Double top on the yes. Like I can't go short from here. I just can't because of that double top. You just can't allow myself to do that. Sadly. When I'm streaming, I am always in the mood where I want to execute, I want to place orders and stuff like that. But looks like one of the days today that couldn't. Right? Gonna be an interesting review of the price for tomorrow morning for me though. Immediate rebalance here, right? See? Uh, the block hit. So let's watch this. If that sends the price immediately to the upside, right? And if does, immediate rebalance, right? And now, fifth time for today. Ooh, the bias is changing, right? This is exactly why I'm not keen on participating in dollar index is not moving as well. And I literally said, without dollar index properly moving, nothing good is gonna happen today. Dollar is just being held in the cuts. One more time, right? Another SMT. Look how nasty this is. Another SMT at the bottom here, right? And that pushes the market to the upside. Was an entry though, not in a trade, but an entry from this order block and an entry from a inversion right here. Minimum target on 5 handles on ES is there. Minimum target of 20 handles on NQ is there as well on this order block here. Let's watch that panning out now, right? But again, I'm watching. I'm just kind of reading the price, not participating. Not to kill myself over this because this is a massive consolidation that we're watching. Which is on a scalping mode. Yep. Why not? You can participate this. You can find executions. You want to get in, get out, get in, get out. You could have made like 15 trades today already. From every fair value gap, from every PD array, kinda, right? I'm not here for that. It's just not me, you know? Anybody taking trades today though? Let me know. If you guys are trading, I'm interested to know how it's going, what is happening. Let me know, let me know. Dollar index finally kind of crashing. Kinda. I wanted to go a lot lower to allow indices to go in terms of the rip, let's say, right? This is good. You see how many SMTs we got in the last 90 minutes? Twice on the upside, twice on the lows, right? Yeah. It just takes me off in a way. So on ES now, if you're in a trade, you don't want this order block to give way. So I would be noting the order block itself as well as 50% level of it, right? You don't want the market trading any lower from that. You as well. You don't want to go below this 50% level at all. Can it go? Yes, it can, but it's just what we're expecting today. We're expecting today for not a single PD array to hold in the price. Hi, Tiger. How are you? How is Halanga? How is the coastline? How is it? Weather should be awesome out there, I imagine. I think I'm gonna get jealous when you answer it. Let me know. Amazing weather, just came back from the beach. Oh, that's good. That's good, man. Wellness is sunny. Wellness is nice. Um, yeah, it's been good. Last 2 days were very nice. sunshine and everything. So it's been good. Been good, man. So nothing good's happening in terms of the price delivery. With these, the market can go lower now because everything that was offered to the upside was delivered and now failed, right? So this order block gets out of the way, this order block gets out of the way as well, right? And Tiger, hello, hello. Hope you're good. Vilnius is good. Vilnius is sunny. Vilnius is nice. I like it. And Dinos, yeah, Dinos is she is a person. She is a person and a very real person. Running around and hanging in there. So yeah. Eighteen 17824 now. Yeah. This is what we talked about. Yes, we wanted buy side to be taken, but market literally faded with an SMT. It's not offering any entries. Nothing we can work with at all. Nothing. Downside taken. And we're getting another SMT right here. So now the next PD array that I'm watching is this Orval gap. Right? There's no SMT though. But we have to be careful in terms of the market just ripping lower. But on both sides of the market, on both ESN and Q, sell side was taken now, right? Can we go even lower? With these. Do we do this from here? Can't tell. I wish I could. But since I can't, I'm not gonna participate in this again. Sounds simple, but yeah. Waiting game, waiting game. Is the sound all good though? Because I think I had myself muted a little bit. So let me know if the sound is good. And if the sound is good, do we go long from here? I can't say. Yeah, you're back. Thank you. Thanks, Tiger. Thanks, Tiger. So yeah, you want to say hi to Dinos? You can say hi to her anytime. She's a real person. That sounds funny. That sounds weird to know that, right? But so what do we have today? We have a very bad market structure with both buy side and sell side resting above and below the current market price, right? We had one trade from an inversion right here as a buy. That got killed, right? So I'm what? $191 down today. Which is what it is, right? I know I shouldn't be participating in this. I did and I got burned. So something to learn from, probably, yeah, but I knew it will happen in a way, right? However that sounds. But the only thing that I'm watching now is that possible inversion that might draw the market to the ups. Will it? dollar index is not moving at all. So I'm not able to say that. So let's go into 15. I think that interests me. 5. We have a big opening on 5, but what can we do with it? Not much. So I'll just watch this. I'll watch this for a possible push to the upside, right? Let's take a look at the 5 minute again. Can we work with this? I don't like it at all. I just don't. Now this. So the macro starts soon, right? The macro is something that I'm always excited about. Macro is something that I can work with, right? Because the macro here at 10 to 10 already gave us an offer, right? It took out buy stops. It inverted this 1 minute for value gap and it gave us a short, right? Didn't participate in it though. So let's watch what the next macro delivery on the algo does. Okay. Hmm. But what I might try to look for now is for a push above this, right? If that is given, possibility, right? Just a possibility. I'm not saying I'm gonna participate in it. I'm gonna watch it. That's what we gathered here for today. Watch the price. Not to trade it, not to execute it. Watch it. Right? Makes our life so much easier. Because then when the time is right, when the time comes, you're able to participate in it and you're able to get involved and make yourself participate in a market that is very much happy to deliver what you're expecting, right? Again, dollar is pushing to the upside. Indices are following that. Nothing too cool about this. Nothing. So I'm not gonna participate in this again, right? But this is gonna be buy entry on NQ because of this inversion, right? Buy side resting above. Now what you're interested is you want to see what the 15-minute chart does, right? Not 15, sorry, 5 minutes. You want the price close above this on 5 minutes. Right here, right? And if it does, we have a 5-minute inversion as well, which is gonna allow the market to finally let's participate in it, right? So let's watch this. Mm-hmm. Very nice push to the upside. Very nice. So what we want to see now is a close at 5 minutes above this, right? I just went long on ES right here. Buy side resting above here. I'm very much interested to work with that. Okay. You see how good it is when you wait it out? This is nice. I like it. So now we're just waiting for a close above 5 minutes here, and we might even add to the position that I'm holding. So yeah. I want the price to push through in what? Next 1 minute? go into 5 minutes. Would be great that both markets close above it. That means it's an easy entry for us. Yeah. So this candle has to close above this 5 minutes fair value gap, right? So let's watch that getting offered. And if we do that, I'm just expecting a push to the buy side. Very simply. Five more seconds. This is gonna be beautiful. Yeah, we got it. So buy side resting above now. That's the only interest for me. Not interested in anything else. Quite simple. Will I hold any longer than this? No, I won't. I'm not interested in that. So quite a simple trade though. 514125 on ES. Very simple. Probably 17910 on NQ. 17910. Noting it for myself. 17910. This is nice. This is beautiful. And we're getting that only because we waited it out. Because we see a very clean liquidity open after sell side is being tagged. Inversion, push to the upside. Because I don't trust the market delivering right away. I wait for a 5-minute inversion to pan out and I enter right after. This is just lovely. I very much hope you guys appreciate me spending last 90 minutes just waiting it out for this to come in place. Yeah. This is lovely. I like it. Like it, like it, like it. Can we get here? 179880 would be awesome. We will get there though. This is me being confident. We will get there. I'm not able just to say if we do that today though. How many strategies do you use? Strategies. I wouldn't call what I do a strategy. It's just a way of reading the market, which is just time versus price, right? Time, the macro, and the kill zone, price, fair value gap, closed above it. Let's go, right? I would call it entry models. So in total, I'm using 5 entry models right now. I'm trading YouTube 2022, which ICT very helpfully explains in his playlist, right? I am trading inversions, just like this one. I'm trading SMTs into inversions as well, which are usually even more precise, right? Inversions I like without an SMT only at higher time frames, such as 5 minutes that we just got here, right? And then I trade optimal trade entries, usually in 15-minute charts. I like optimal trade entries very much. And I trade silver bullets. And silver bullets is something that we're gonna start digging into with the Discord channel very soon. Silver bullets are the easiest setups there is like ever, because they only require draw on liquidity and time, right? So if you know the clean draw on liquidity during a particular time of the day, the entry is there, the entry is there every single day, and the entry is very easy to execute on, right? Can you draw into this 5 minute? Easy, but we don't want it to dig too deep. We don't. So we want reaction here now, right? Just take a look. 5 minutes inversion. We want a reaction now. Oops. Password manager came in. We want a reaction now, and reaction upside. I'm interested in upside here. Nothing else, nothing more, nothing less, in a way, right? Let's watch it now. Yep. Which one has brought me most success? I think SMTs into inversions are the best setups for me, but I also very much like YouTube 2022. Like, I can't say that one strategy is something that I would use for the rest of my life, in a way. I like all of them. All of them bring me success because all of them work, in a way, right? Which one does the best? The most efficient, most, let's say, most worked out strategy in terms of precision is YouTube 2022 for me. But I like inversions as well, because with inversions you can kill the trade very, very quickly, because you can see what the market is doing very clearly, very quickly. So yeah. This is the last line of defense for anyone in the market. And if that doesn't hold, really build the trade and flatten it out as soon as you can, in a way. And what are you looking at right now is just OTE. If that doesn't hold in the price, if that doesn't offer buy side, you're just conceding and you're not interested. So I haven't taken any partials, which I'm a bit sad with, right? I wish I would have taken some partials off, but it is what it is in a way. And now, because I didn't take any, I'm in a bit of struggle mode, let's say, right? Because the dollar index is pushing to the upside, moving the indices lower, right? And we're in ES, right? We're trading ES here. That is just not panning out the way we wanted to see. Oh, let's see. Hmm. Let's see if it does. But it's almost 6, guys. I have a big meeting here in the office at 6. So kind of gonna finish off slowly. So on NQ, what you're watching is this is last line of defense, right? If the market goes below this, you're just killing everything you're holding on to. Here, this is the last line of defense. You don't want the OT to even be offered, right? So watch these inversions. If they get offered in terms of support here, market is pushing to the upside to these levels, 514125 and probably even higher. And then on NQ, 17,910.75. And I'm interested for the weekly range to top at 17,988.5. I'm going to watch that. And this is going to be it for today. I'm going to be signing off, having a very big meeting for daily pips trading, actually. So it's going to be exciting, and I'm going to let you guys know how it goes and what are the latest news on my end. So see you tomorrow. I'm not sure whether we're going to go live on YouTube or Discord yet, but I think it's in schedule, so I haven't just taken a look at it yet. I don't remember it off the top of my mind, but I'll see you